Let's see if this is any better than before. Yeah, that's not even in comparison. It's like way better. What up, guys? This is Nick. Today I'm going to be showing you how to fix a slow flushing toilet / a toilet that runs all the time, takes forever to fill up, things of that nature. Today we're going to be replacing the toilet fill valve. I got this off Amazon. The link's down below. It's a good purchase. It wasn't that expensive, and this here should fix a lot of the issues that we have. And it's not very hard to replace these. These are super easy to replace. I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's go ahead and go to the bathroom and we'll get this going. So this is what we got going on in here. I have this here at the max possible for how much water can fill this thing up, and it's still not, it takes forever, and then it doesn't actually fill up to where I need it to fill up. And I've already adjusted that, and I haven't had any luck. You're gonna want to check this thing out, right? So these suck. These valves are terrible. They turn and turn and turn until it's open or closed. Now I replace everything with quarter valve turns, and that'll be in the description as well, or quarter turn valves. These just wear out over time. So before you do anything else, you're going to want to turn this and make sure that this will actually shut off and not leak everywhere. Otherwise, you're going to want to buy the valve before even doing this project. Also, you always need to know where your shutoff is to the house. So make sure you know that before doing anything with plumbing. Because if you don't know where that is and you get in a panic situation, you can flood your house out or cause some damage to your house. So I know where mine's at, so if this doesn't work out, I can run out there and shut the water off. Find yours. Alright, so we're going to want to go ahead and just turn this all the way off. So I'm doing that. Turn it all the way off. And then the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get some towels or a little bucket to catch all the water. Alright, I got a towel. You're going to want to flush the toilet, and the tank should not refill. Actually, it actually shut off that time, but look, I got a leak now. See, this is what I was talking about. I hate these valves. They're the worst valves ever. So, I'm going to hope that it'll stop leaking. They were supposed to replace this when I bought the house, and what they did is they just tightened it, which really is annoying, but now it's not leaking anymore. So we're just going to shut this. I'm going to put a towel there, and then I'll make a follow-up video on how to replace that quarter turn valve. Now we're to this part here. This part down here just is like hand tight and needs to be twisted off. You don't want it more than hand tight, really. There's a rubber washer in here that keeps it from giving you problems. This is gonna leak water out. That's why I said a towel or a bucket. It's probably gonna leak a couple cups of water out, honestly. Alright, now we're gonna start taking all this stuff off here. So take this off. So there is a washer underneath here that you're gonna wanna have to it's hand twisted off with the rubber washer, like I was saying. Or a rubber fitting. So you just want to twist that off. Alright, so now this thing's going to come off. It's going to put a bunch of water. It's going to spew a bunch of water everywhere. But that's okay, because we have this bucket here, or this towel here to catch it. And so, here we go. Now this thing's gone. So now we're going to want to open our box here. This is actually just for height, which we're going to want a to be pretty high. We want the water level to be a decent height, and I think that's where they messed up before, because they didn't really have this thing set where they needed it, and so it wasn't getting the water it needed to flush this thing. So this thing turns up and down to like get you the distance inside the tank, and then it sits in here like this, and we just put it on reverse, the reverse way that we had it, right? So we had the rubber washer underneath, and here's this. So it comes with this, and then these accessories here. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna stick this thing in here like so. Sticking this bad boy in here. And then there's a washer that goes on the bottom. And you put the washer like this. You put it inside the hole from the bottom like this. So we stick that in there. And we feed this thing through. You could feed it through and then put the washer on it too. It really doesn't matter. It helps if you twist the washer to get it just all the way up to the bottom of the tank. You want it like flush with the bottom of the tank here. And then you take this and you twist it on, right? As tight as you can get it. It's good to have this right here, this water valve deal, pointed this way or towards this thing. It's just less like maneuvering you have to do. So I'm just gonna twist this on here. Hand tight, right? We don't want it so tight, like it's all plastic stuff that you're working with here. So you don't want it so tight it's gonna like break anything. And then you just want to put the water supply line back on as well. And as you can see, it's still kind of running because that stupid valve, that valve's trash. So I'll replace that valve. I'll do that in another time, because we're kind of on a time crunch. I'm on my lunch break right now, so I can't spend a lot of time messing with this. So we're gonna go ahead and alright, so I'm going to go ahead and hand tighten this down below. Alright, and then this little tube here comes with a clamp. So you're gonna stick this on here. You're gonna stick it on there. And then you're gonna take this and you're gonna twist it, or squeeze it together. Stick it in there, and this here, same thing, right? So this goes in here, and the clamp goes over that little nipple there. So I'll show you this. So, hose on, squeeze this deal here, right? So get it all the way to the end, squeeze it. Put the clamp on so that this doesn't ever come off. And this is your flow control. So I'm gonna have it like set to really like flow in here, just because I don't see a reason for it not to fill up fast. Like, why would you not want your toilet to actually like fill up really quickly? Just in case you're one of those panic double flush moments, you know what I'm saying? You won't be able to double flush in a couple seconds. That's what I always go for, but probably Yeah, so now we just turn the water on, make sure there's no leaks or no BS here. And we go from there. Alright, so as I'm filling up the water, there's this mark here. It's a 1.6 gallon, right? That's the water level. That's where we want the water level. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that that's a thing, because that's what we need in order for this to flush appropriately. Alright. Just filling up. Filling up, filling up. Alright, so as you can see, it's not at the line there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get it to the line by adjusting this here. And I believe it's clockwise to the size we can get it. I mean, that's pretty close. Now let's see how much this flushes now. Let's see if this is any better than before. Yeah, that's not even a comparison. It's like way better. Well, there you have it, guys. I hope this is easy for you. All the links to the products are in the description. You guys have a great day or night. Thanks for watching. Peace.